opinion you have that might piss some people off.
I think things should be more dangerous for the fire brigade. I think they should have less tools to fight the fires.
Good morning, BBs. It's too early.
It sure is.
Welcome to the first, best, and only morning show in existence. I'm Anthony Carboni.
And I'm Saige Ryan.
And what is this? We're starting off with a level 2 hype train?
We are. Wow, everybody. Really coming in hot this morning.
Coming in so hot, like that fire brigade.
I looked at Anthony and I said, we can't use this TikTok.
But it made me giggle.
But we were laughing too hard, and then it accidentally got put into the overlay.
We laughed so hard it got thrown into OBS.
Yeah. I don't know how it happened.
Nobody does. Nobody ever does. Video games are in town, Saige.
Video games are in our town?
In our very town.
In the way that Santa Claus comes to town?
Yep.
Not dissimilar from that?
Not dissimilar. The Keeleys are tomorrow night.
That's true.
And so the video games industry is out and about in LA.
In full effect.
There's
so much going on. And then everybody's going to PAX. I want to go to PAX.
Oh, baby. I would love to go to a PAX. Except I would not love to go to a PAX right now. I'm
frightened.
I'm still 6 months away from wanting to go to anything.
Yeah. I'm not convention ready.
No.
But I'm mentally convention ready. I'm not physically convention ready.
I'm
My body is not ready for a convention, but my heart is.
I couldn't. 6 months. 6 months is what it's going to take. But because of that, we're in a very interesting week where lots of rumors and lots of whispers, but not a lot of official news because everybody's dropping that shit at the Keeleys.
Of course. For those who don't know what we're referring to, of course, that's the Video Game Awards, which is on
Thursday.
Friday.
It's on Thursday, tomorrow afternoon.
I knew that.
It's happening.
Days of the week. We're still doing this?
Believe it or not, even after the last 2 years, we are still doing
Who can
days
I talk
of the
to
week.
About this?
You can write your congressman.
I do it every day.
Every day. Dear congressperson, what day is it? Why do I have to know?
Yeah.
What's a congressperson do?
I also have found that you can call. So I get on my little landline.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, Congressperson?
Hello, this is the congressperson.
Is Santa real?
Yes. Yes, Saige, there is a Santa Claus.
You knew my name. Are you Santa? Oh my God, I heard the finger over your mouth. I heard your secret sound.
Why does Santa do the let's go to the bathroom and do a line and then zip up the chimney? Why is that Santa's thing?
I gotta be honest with you, in the way you described it, I've never seen it in a single movie.
Really?
I mean, this thing, sure, but not the.
He does this, and then he goes.
It was the superhero takeoff for me.
He goes. Bzew.
I've never seen a Santa bzew.
Everybody in the live studio audience.
You ever seen a Santa bzew?
What sound does Santa make? Not the ho ho ho, but what sound do we all know Santa makes? Bzew. Just put it in chat.
Congressperson?
Yes.
What's he doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm just hanging out.
That's how our government works.
It's the most useful thing they'll do all day. Anyways, let's talk about video games, shall we?
Yes.
Huh? We shouldn't?
Ubisoft.
Fuck!
Ubisoft decided, you know what? Everybody already hates us. We can't make people hate us any more than they already do.
Which is not true.
So they were like, hey, while y'all are distracted by all of this sexual harassment and abuse and racism in our workplace, we're just going to throw NFTs into video games. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's what Dagger does whenever he hears NFT.
Yeah.
That's our producer, Dagger.
Yeah.
This is, good God, what a dumb thing. What a dumb thing they've done.
Okay, so
This is Ubisoft Quartz, and it is.
you got the announcement trailer. It's so
This is my desktop. Don't shame me. This is Ubisoft Quartz. It's just what it sounds like. They're connecting NFTs to their video games.
They're letting you put little codes on helmets, and you can own it. It can be your helmet. I don't know, man.
So yeah, I
Fucking
mean,
NFT.
here's the thing. Let's assume that
Fidgets.
Okay, so this is happening in Ghost Recon Breakpoint first, and these are like limited edition items. And by limited, it's like you buy one and like it's yours and you're the only one that has it and blah, 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 and all the stuff that people say about NFTs. But the thing that I'm going to say is even if I wasn't already against NFTs, even if I didn't already hate them, explain to me why this needs to be on the blockchain and not connected to the fucking Ubisoft account that we all already have.
That you made us make.
You made us, every time that fucking Uplay starts up, whenever I open a Ubisoft game, I'm just like, great, a third level of thing to log into. It already has my personal information. It's connected to me. You know all of my account stuff. Why does it need to be an NFT other than you're just trying to scam people right now?
Yeah, it's a trendy word right now, and that's it. It's just a trendy word. It's literally, in this scenario, just a number on a helmet. That's what you own. Everyone can get the helmet. Anyone can buy a helmet.
So basically, the way they're promoting this is because it's on the blockchain. If you own a helmet or a shoot rifle or these nice sporty leggings,
oh good,
that they're putting up, and then you sell that NFT or transfer that NFT, which is, I'm assuming they're adding functionality that allows people to sell these NFTs. They're saying everybody who ever owns the NFT is obviously listed in the history of the NFT. It's a verifiable thing. So like maybe you buy a gun from your favorite esports shootman player, and then you own that person's gun.
Problem.
But here's the thing. You don't need the blockchain to do that. It doesn't need to be connected to Ethereum to do that.
No.
You could do that through the simple security that you already have built into your video game.
It would be a scam there too.
It is ridiculous.
You can scam without the blockchain.
Baby, you've been doing it for years. Ubisoft, you've been scamming for years.
Ubisoft never stopped scamming.
You've been selling the same Far Cry game for 10 years.
Right.
We're already familiar with your scams. A reminder to everybody who's being generous with real money that isn't fake Ethereum Quartz points.
So fucking tight of you.
It's so fucking tight of you, and we are gonna do the honor roll at the end of the show as we always do.
Of course.
But this, I mean, a lot of the games people who are in town this week, particularly the ones that are in PR and marketing, were in Miami last week.
Okay.
For Art Basel, but Art Basel this year was a lot of digital art, NFTs, that sort of thing. Because if you're an artist, you've been broke your whole life, and this is the truly nefarious thing about NFTs. It's another one of these digital online fucking tech bro scams.
Yep.
That says we're going to democratize things, we're going to make things better for artists and individual creators, just like, you know, the internet was going to be a completely democratized place for all of us to say whatever we want and do whatever we want. Cool. Thanks to Amazon for hosting this fucking platform. But you go to, like, the problem is it's all being used for scams. It doesn't make anybody any money except for those fucking wealthy crypto bros.
Yeah.
The artists that I know that have made a little bit of money off of it have made a little bit of money off of it, but they're also now spending half their days like using specialized products to search and find if their art's been stolen and turned into NFTs without their permission.
It's just a brand new way to scam. Hey, everybody, do I have the scam for you? It's called stealing, but we found a new way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing. It never gets old.
The only art that's making money is like the ugliest art. Like those monkeys and like shit that looks like a 12-year-old drew it.
Because it's a funny joke.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're the best artist in 8th grade art class. Congratulations.
I think Kaylin Rohr has a really good point. This is something I thought of as well. Said, how do we do what CSGO does with skins, but even shittier? And that's exactly what this is.
That's exactly what it is. They're just connecting it to the most complex, scammy technology possible.
Woo! But hey, it's Ubisoft. We all know about Ubisoft. Now, we don't like Ubisoft for the valid reasons of all of the sexism, harassment, and racism. All together, everybody, right?
Yeah.
I know you're with me there.
And they've made the same game for like 12 to 15 years.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
But honestly, Ubisoft thinks they're doing pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah. The employees haven't said that. The employees have said the opposite. But Ubisoft is actually pretty happy with how they're doing on all the sexism and racism and harassment.
This fucking headline. Oh, management's very happy with how management's been doing.
Oh, yeah. Management thinks that managing is going pretty well.
Oh, management is like, wow, can't believe how good management is.
Management is like, this place looking pretty managed to me, am I right?
That is wild. That is wild.
That. You can't do that. You cannot do that. So, this originally came from an interview that Stephen Totilo did. Totio, thank you. That was a real rough one. Last week I spoke to Ubisoft's Annika Grant, and in what might be the company's first big interview about its misconduct scandals. Some talk of progress, setbacks. So naturally, Ubisoft came out and was like, looking good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Us? Look, have we had some hiccups? Maybe. We didn't say that.
No, I mean, look, the things that came out last year were bad, but we want you to know that they are not anymore.
Actually, yeah, we put in a lot of hard work, and things are going pretty good.
Hello, Congressperson?
Yeah?
How's Ubisoft doing?
Oh, hold on, let me check with Ubisoft. Hey, Ubisoft?
Yes.
Is this management?
Oui.
How you guys doing?
Je vais très très bon.
Okay. Hey, so I got a hold of Ubisoft management.
Yes.
They spoke French, but it sounds like things are going pretty good.
Great. Then everything's fine, I guess.
No notes.
Okay.
But a better Ubisoft, the Twitter account run by Ubisoft employees, on the other hand, does in fact think that things are not going great at all. They essentially attributed a lot of the things that people are saying about Ubisoft to like a miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
The loss of trust in Ubisoft right now is just a miscommunication.
Wow. Not Ubisoft gaslighting everybody. Not Ubisoft literally trying to gaslight Stephen Totilo in an interview. Holy shit.
Annika Grant said the response from Ubisoft top management made them lose some trust of some workers. She even admits that there's something broken with the lack of follow-throughs and reports, and that they're trying to fix this in particular. However, she fails to acknowledge what we have been saying repeatedly all this time. Employees of all ranks must have a seat at the table in these processes for them to be effective and fair. So essentially, they're like, we're making progress, and the employees are like, fucking where?
If you want to follow this stuff as it happens and get like what's actually going on that isn't just Ubisoft press and PR and regurgitated stuff, you should be following the A Better Ubisoft account on Twitter. That is the actual account that is being run by past and present Ubisoft employees that are commenting on this, and it's just fucking wild, man.
This was the one that kind of like explained where they're at for me. It says, we believe it is the opposite. Ubisoft's top management has very clearly communicated through its actions that they are adamant on keeping full control over decisions concerning safety policies and reports, and about running the new processes as a black box. The black box nature is a breeding ground for abuse. Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they say management's gonna go talk with management.
Management's going to go talk with management, and
We'll
we're
send
going
you an email.
It was very good. It was a very good thing. We had a great meeting. What happened in the meeting? Doesn't matter, but we want you to know that there are new processes in place. What are the processes? New.
New and good.
And now everybody get back to work. People aren't going to find those towers themselves. So yeah, we don't. We don't with Ubisoft.
No.
And this is one of the reasons why, although the Keeleys are tomorrow night, we don't talk very much about the Keeleys, just because a lot of these large companies are.
What are all the nominations going to be? What are we going to trade them back and forth between Blizzard and Ubisoft and Activision? Yeah, cool.
So,
AAA games are awesome.
So,
Good shoot mans, everybody.
Hey, everybody, good shoot mans. Hey, shoot mans, what are those leggings you're wearing? Are those Ubisoft Quartz?
Oh, yeah, let me see the number. It's 462. There's so many.
There's
a bunch.
Speaking of good shoot man guns, we were talking about that Halo for the last few weeks.
We have been.
But before we were talking about Halo, we were talking about all of the possible things that were going to be coming to Destiny 2.
It's true.
For Bungie's big anniversary. And there was a rumor that some sort of Halo stuff was coming to Destiny, which I love so much that they worked this out.
Yeah, me too.
It's so good. It's so good.
You liking that Halo? Remember Destiny? You still like us, right?
And I mean, a lot of people do.
Of course.
They had big updates recently, and one of them were those rumored Halo guns.
Yeah.
So you get Halo weapons. You can use the Magnum, the Energy Sword, a couple other weapons are in there as well. And I just think it's so fun that they were able to do that. We thought that they might go as far as Mjolnir armor.
Yeah.
But they did not. They did not. I think Microsoft right now does not want Johnny Spartan running around in a game that might be more fun than their game.
That is perfectly fair. Do you think Destiny 2 is more fun than Halo Infinite?
Ooh.
When you're comparing online multiplayer,
Well, here's the thing. I don't PvP in Destiny.
Uh-huh.
Unless I absolutely have to
and
get...
there's not going to be as much PvE in Halo.
Yeah, unless I absolutely have to get some sort of gear, I stay out of PvP in Destiny. And then when I'm in PvP in Destiny, I never get the gear because I'm terrible at PvP. But, so it's hard for me to say. I do like that the gameplay loops and the shooting and everything in Destiny 2 feels like very classic Halo campaign stuff.
Okay.
The Halo Infinite has added a lot of fun, interesting traversal stuff and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say. It's hard to say which one's more fun for me. But right now, there's not a lot that I'm super interested in Halo Infinite. I'm sort of waiting for campaign and co-op.
Okay, that makes sense.
How about you? You didn't get into Destiny very much.
I've never played Destiny.
Oh, you'd love Destiny.
I've played a lot of Halos, but I've never played a Destiny. It was just one that I feel like I kind of missed the wave on, and I know there's a little new wave every year or so. But I never catch the wave.
Yeah.
I always miss the wave.
Oh, you got to catch the wave.
I can't catch the wave.
Baby, we're surfing on a wave of Destiny goodness.
A wave of Destiny sounds really intense.
Yeah. The wave of Destiny is all around us. It comes crashing down upon us all. We've got the Half-Truth Sword, which is the energy sword from Halo. We've got the Retraced Path, which is the trace rifle. It's Halo Reach's focus rifle, which is basically the beam rifle.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the BXR-55 Battler, which is the burst fire battle rifle from Halo 2. And then the Forerunner, which is the pistol from the first Halo. Those
That's
are fun.
good.
Those are fun.
I think weapons is a fun way to do it.
I also want to say that while we are talking about Destiny updates here,
Oh.
yeah. Baby, the Space Horse is upon us.
Hell yeah.
The Space Horse is here.
Hell yeah.
Look at the Star Horse. That is the Star Horse, the Eternal Equine. that was just added to
The
Destiny.
fact that it says Eternal Equine is so funny to me.
It's so good.
I think it's so funny.
Basically, the Star Horse is an actual vendor and the sort of like quest giver for this new loot grinding mode. So it's not just this weird little horse. It's a weird little horse that like gives you quests and speaks to you.
It's a space horse. Show me the stars.
Yes, champions. You are victorious. We hope you enjoy your lavish winnings.
It moves like a It moves
Barely
when it
moves.
speaks like a dumb Disneyland animatronic.
Yeah, I'm getting real big showbiz pizza energy.
Yes. And it's so good. It's so good. The Star Horse contains multitudes, Saige.
That's so. What an odd choice.
The Star Horse contains universes within universes.
Like, why did they do that? Don't get me wrong.
Because
I
it's so
freaking
good.
love it.
Because it's
But,
so
like-
good.
How does that come about?
Man, Destiny is at this beautiful point that all online, we've talked about this, all MMOs get to, where they're about 10 years in,
Mhm.
and shit's just getting bananas.
They're just like, guys. Space Horse.
Yeah, fucking Space Horse.
Make a Space Horse.
Make a Space Horse. You know, by the time everybody bolted from WoW, you remember it was just like, are you a space cow or a kung fu panda or what are you? Like, nobody was an elf anymore, an orc. Like, people were
Sure.
just like, I'm a weird fucking cow. Look at my utter armor.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it was.
Utter Armor.
You know that athletics brand.
Utter Armor.
Utter Armor.
Yeah, a lot of people wear it for like snowboarding or
Uh-huh.
athletic activities. I understand. Could you sell some Utter Armor?
Just get wild with it, you know? I love that. Add a little bit of the silliness in.
Absolutely. Now, somebody earlier in the chat, and I'm sorry, it scrolled pretty far back now, was like, no more Ubisoft. We need Garfield news. I'm not kidding. That was a real thing that was asked for.
Well,
They asked us, ask and you shall receive,
they know that we are your number one source for lasagna news.
always.
You're gonna get garfed. You're gonna get garfed here. Me and your father want you. If you're gonna go get garfed,
We'd
your
rather you do it at home.
we'd rather you do it at home with us.
Please.
If you're gonna get garfed,
We want you to garf at home.
baby. Here
And-
it comes.
It's Garfield! No context to it. So,
Look at that hero image for the hero.
you may have once cared about Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl like everybody else before it actually came up.
We cared.
And we cared so much.
And then it came out, and we played it, and we were like, huh.
Oh.
We were like,
okay.
oh, all right.
Oh, that's it? I do have excellent news, right? So you might see Garfield added to something and just like Quasi in the chat be like, oh no, Chris Pratt. You might see Garfield and automatically go, oh no, is it Chris Pratt? Fortunately, in this very specific instance, Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl opted for absolutely no voice actors.
All-Star Brawl
So-
said, what if we made a video game with all your favorite cartoon characters,
But he's real quiet.
and it's so silent? They
But-
silently
but
they
everybody's
silently
using it.
fisticuffs.
But everybody's fighting in a library.
They go like this. Just like Santa.
Yeah, that's fair. Kayla Nora says, I was just happy that Space Horse wasn't voiced by Chris Pratt.
Oh no, that was Chris Pratt.
That's
No, that was actually Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Chris Pratt is now on the level of James Corden.
He's getting there.
He
He's
is.
got to be real careful.
I think he's already there. He's such a joke.
He's
Something that happened while we were away, if you didn't see it, they did have a discussion about Chris Pratt's Mario voice, a little update to that. Chris Pratt will not be doing an Italian accent. He said, I've got a really good voice for him, but it's not going to be Italian. It's going to be normal.
it's gonna be normal. So there was that meme that was like immediately after the casting, there was a meme that came out that was a fake news story that said Chris Pratt says Mario isn't Italian anymore. He's normal now.
Yes.
And we died.
It
we
was
were just
so funny.
But like then Illumination, Chris Meledandri, the co-head of the studio at Illumination, released an interview where he literally said that. He said that Chris Pratt won't be doing an Italian voice. He'll be doing a more natural voice. Are you saying that Italian voices aren't normal and that Mario is normal now?
Are you saying that Mario's gonna be normal now? Bro, that's so funny.
It's so good. They're
hilarious.
man.
Thank you for that gift.
Let's take a look at Lasagna.
I was gonna say it, I was just in Italy and I didn't see Chris Pratt once.
But everybody sounded like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
They were all like, we used to have Italian accents, but now that Chris Pratt we're normal now.
God, I wanted this to be so good.
Oh, all I wanted was for it to be good. Because it's basically the official Avatar fighting game.
Yeah.
It's the
Please don't
closest
call
thing
it
we're going to
that.
have. It's the closest thing we're going to have. And it's
I would love one from the people that do the Dragon Ball fighter and the My Hero Academia
yeah.
fighters.
There they are. There he is. Lasagna.
That's our boy.
That's our boy.
He can pie you in the face.
All of these moves are moves that some of them make sense, like Garfield burping, the vampire teeth thing.
He's very stretchy.
He's very stretchy, but he's so energetic.
Yeah, which is odd to see.
I guess canonically, none of the fights take place on a Monday.
Yes.
It tells you like how far away from Monday you are.
Mm-hmm.
And Garfield there's a real-time clock in the game.
Yeah.
And if you play on Wednesday, Garfield is at his most powerful.
Right. And you can't actually you can't select Garfield as a character if it's Monday for realsies where you are.
No, if it's Monday, you can't play as him.
Yeah.
Boy, I love Lasagna.
Yeah.
I love the Garf.
Mhm.
We know this. I just feel like it's a shame that the Garf has to be put into this game. I mean, I like that the Garf was included.
Yeah.
Because I want him to be at least the level of a Michelangelo or a powdered toastman.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. I'm always thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking Garfield should really be on the level of Michelangelo.
I want the Garf to at least be at an Oblina level, you know? And so I'm glad that the Garf is included.
Uh-huh. No one's at an Oblina level in my heart.
I'm sad that the game is bad.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait for multiverses.
That's
We've
how
moved
I feel
on
about the Avatar characters. I'm just like, give us a full Avatar universe fighter. That would be so sick. I don't know how we don't have it. Isn't that absolutely outrageous to you?
Yeah, I mean, I would love that. Like you're saying, the people that make who is it, Connect 24 or whatever they
I don't recall.
But they've been making nothing but the Naruto and Shonen Jump like fighting games for the last 10 years. They made the Demon Slayer one.
Yeah.
They make great anime fighters, and the fact that they have not made one for the Avatar Cyber Connect. Thank you, Cyber Connect 21.
Hit me with a My Hero One's Justice style.
Mm-hmm.
Moving environments, cool use of elements. It's like built. It's literally like built. It's all in the quirks.
Do it like the campaign modes are for those games, like the Demon Slayer or the Naruto, where they tell a specific storyline from the show.
Yes.
It'd be great.
Yes.
It'd be great. You know your Narutos.
Do we have a mod in chat?
we have mods, but do we also have a mod?
Yeah. you gotta be very specific.
Yeah, we have mods, but now we have a mod as well.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning. You got garfed. I'm sorry.
You got garfed,
you
baby.
came in and getting garfed.
Lasagna.
Hey. We were so excited about that Old Republic news.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were.
The Old Republic, after years of being a second-class citizen, was getting a big expansion. It's getting mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
It's not whispered in the halls of Lucasfilm anymore. They say it with their full throats now.
Yeah, but they say it from a little further away now.
Yeah, it's more like, instead of being like, the Old Republic, they're like, the Old Republic.
Yeah, but now because unfortunately, we're still getting it, but it's going to be a little further down the line. It is delayed into next year. Legacy of the Sith was supposed to be here next week, so next year sounds like a big delay, but
I mean, it could
it's
be that
next
could
year, like in a couple weeks.
that could be like 3 weeks from now. Yeah.
Right?
It's moving to February 15th. It missed an opportunity. Missed an opportunity to release it on Valentine's Day.
Give me Sith shit on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let me smooch Malgus on February 14th.
Please.
Let me smooch that jacked up roid rage version of Darth Vader on the 14th.
Do it. But no, they said the 15th, which is interesting because they delayed from December 14th. You know, they were just like, we can't release it on Valentine's Day.
No.
And I hope there was one person in that room who was like, or we can release it on Valentine's Day.
Or we can release it on Valentine's Day and finally make Revan and Malgus smooch. And everybody's like, that's sort of a space horse idea. We're not there yet.
We're not there. Give us a couple years after this update, and then we'll get to smooching.
So a little bit of a delay on that, but that's okay. We got a we got a new trailer last week for Star Wars Hunters.
Yeah.
That we've been looking forward to. So there's a lot of good Star Wars gaming stuff that's on the horizon.
Yes, we're well cared for by the Star Wars this time. But I am excited about this. I'm very excited about this.
We want to talk about a little bit more business news.
Oh boy.
We are a business show.
Yeah, Anthony, of course, has his street MBA.
That's right. And Saige passed the bar in the state of Virginia. So we can comment on business. Activision Blizzard, the other very good company.
Fuck!
The other very good company, who, by the way, still sitting on the board of the Keeleys.
They said, well, they're not participating in any way other than all their involvement.
Don't worry, we're not going to have them involved in the Game Awards at all this year, except for the ways that they are involved.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good day.
Yep. Because they got called out for being like, we're not going to make a statement. And people were like, make a statement. They were like, okay, don't worry. Hey. Abuse? So bad. Oh, my God. So bad. We agree. We know.
We agree that abuse is terrible and Activision has been doing it, and also that we...
Now, they didn't say Activision.
We said abuse is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Activision's clearly got a lot going on, but we need their money.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, yeah, they're barely doing anything. Don't worry about it.
So, while all this is going on,
mm-hmm.
Activision Blizzard basically laid off 60 employees, or laid off a majority of their QA employees. Or let me get this exactly. I want to get this exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
They fired 33% of their quality assurance staff.
Hey, fuck us up.
33%.
Now, that is after that department in particular did hold a walkout, if I'm not mistaken. More than 60 employees of Raven Software held a walkout in protest of parent company Activision, laying off the employees from the third company's quality assurance team. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of back and forth of people walk out and then they get fired, and then more people walk out and then more people get fired.
Yeah, in this particular instance, what happened was last week, the studio let a bunch of contractors go due to restructuring, which is about a third of the QA team. And so about 60 of the Call of Duty Warzone developers, this was over at Raven Software,
Mm-hmm.
the Call of Duty Warzone developers staged a walkout on Monday and again on Tuesday. They've been walking out every day.
Keep walking out. Show up, clock in, walk out. Get it.
Yeah. Meetings are supposed to be were supposed to be held today for QA folks to find out what's going on, and basically, like, the QA folks are either being promoted or fired, and they're not saying which one is going to happen to any of the employees.
And I wonder how they're differentiating that.
I don't know. This is like,
I just wonder.
This is a bad look. This is a bad look
No,
for something that is particularly their big money maker right now.
Activision?
A bad look?
Did something bad? Hold on. Congressperson?
Yes.
What about Activision?
Oh.
How are they
very,
doing?
very bad, and we're definitely investigating, and we still have that statewide thing, and I've never taken any money from them, and I gotta go.
Wait, but that sounds. Was that Jeff Keighley?
No, if I was Jeff Keighley, I would have held up 2 phones.
There you go.
Warzone is one of the big money makers for Activision right now, particularly as people are boycotting a lot of their other products, particularly as Vanguard did not do very well. Warzone has been their moneymaker, and Warzone consistently releases new content. You know, somebody pointed out in the live studio audience that we're just a couple days away from a new map in Warzone.
And nobody is going to care, right?
That's a QA, but 2 days away. That's a QA nightmare to let go of your QA team.
Good luck.
That is wild. That is wild. Activision, just fucking
Go down already.
fucking clean yourself up, bud. You know?
Oh,
Good Lord.
You know what?
What?
Let's talk about somewhere this stays dirty.
They never claimed to be anything but dirty.
The mean streets of Grand Theft Auto Online.
Yeah, 2K, Rockstar, we know. We know. You guys have been dirty birds since go. Nobody's gonna come out and say, like, I heard there's bad shit going on at Rockstar. No fucking duh. Like, no fucking duh.
Yeah. Rockstar is the man show in video game form. So, a while back, we read y'all a statement from Snoop Dogg that said, and, you know, Dr. Dre is working on Grand Theft Auto, and it was, like, clearly an oopsie. He wasn't probably supposed to say that. He was just hyping up Dr. Dre. He was proud of his friend, and that's lovely. I love that for them. And we were wondering, we were like, yeah, Dr. Dre probably making some music. What is it for? Is it GTA Online?
Right.
Could it be GTA 6?
We were like, is it GTA 6? And I was like, and remember, we were like, there's no way. GTA 6 is 5 years out.
Yep.
There's no way Dr. Dre is making music for it now. But we were like, so what's going on with online? Is it a mobile thing?
It could have been also doing new soundtracks for the remasters at the time.
We were worried about music rights for the remasters. Turns out we had a lot more to be worried about with the remasters.
So much more. But instead, GTA Online is getting a pretty big content update, which includes not only an appearance and music from Dr. Dre, but also a Franklin of GTA 5 story expansion.
That's right. This is going to be a single-player campaign edition for GTA Online. This is a new one of the contracts. So like the one that they did where it was like a casino heist, like all this stuff. This is one that involves Franklin. I love this. This is one of those things where when people say, but where's GTA 6? There he is. There's the inventor of headphones.
Yep.
That guy invented headphones.
I can't believe he's not wearing them.
Yeah, I thought contractually he always had to be wearing them.
Yeah.
I guess he sold them off to Apple, so.
Yeah, it's not his problem anymore.
Yeah, now Apple owns headphones.
Got it.
I think this is fascinating because while we're constantly saying, where's GTA 6? Where's GTA 6? You know, Rockstar is really trying to let you know that, like, maybe this is GTA 6. Maybe this is the way GTA content gets released from now on.
Maybe the real GTA 6 was in front of you all along. Right? Please?
Maybe the real GTA 6 and 400 people in a queue were in front of you all
along. Man, I think this is really interesting, and I also think it's very funny that they didn't just put his music in. They got Dr. Dre to appear in Grand Theft Auto. Like, why not? Why can't Franklin know Dr. Dre? Franklin can know Dr. Dre. That's okay.
Franklin's been working these last few years. He's been on the come up, and now he works with Dr. Dre.
Now he hangs out with Dr. Dre.
How exciting!
Sure. Why not? So, as part of the story, GTA 5 radio host DJ Pooh will contact Franklin to mention a potential client, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre has lost his phone, which is full of unreleased new music. He'll be tasked with securing the tracks and returning them to the legendary artist. You can do this solo or with a crew.
There it is.
How did Dr. Dre lose his phone? Dr. Dre, you have to be more responsible.
Dr. Dre, if you're traveling, bud.
Dr. Dre, it has unreleased music on it. I hope that thing's encrypted to hell, right?
Yeah, he keeps it on the blockchain.
Now,
He keeps it on the blockchain.
the phone.
So you can listen.
Music?
Yeah, you can. Everybody can listen to the music and share the music, but the blockchain says you shouldn't because only he owns it.
Okay.
That's how the blockchain works.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Yeah, you're not allowed. Private sign, do not look.
I thought Dr. Dre had at least 2 phones. Yeah, apparently this one had all of his secrets on it. Because Dr. Dre was not being very responsible.
Dr. Dre, turn on Find My iPhone. Come on.
Dr. Dre.
Snoop definitely has Find My iPhone turned on because Snoop just gets high and leaves his phone everywhere.
Yeah.
Like literally everywhere. So you know what was wild? I was reading a thing about West Coast rap the other day.
Okay.
And they were talking about how like the perception of these hip hop artists versus who they really were.
Mm-hmm.
Like Suge Knight, like everybody was like, "Oh, Suge Knight, yeah, like he was a rough dude, but like he couldn't fight. He wouldn't fight anybody. Like he wasn't physically able to." They said between like Suge Knight, Tupac, Snoop, Dr. Dre, and MC Hammer, the one that nobody wanted to pick a fight with was MC Hammer. Apparently MC Hammer would just fuck people up for fun. MC Hammer.
Yeah, that was not the vibe I was getting from MC Hammer.
Addams Family 2's MC Hammer.
I wouldn't have guessed it until you read the list, and then I was like, yeah, of course.
MC Hammer.
Because it's the most out of place.
Yeah. That dude.
And he really dropped the hammer. Brings the hammer to a knife fight. It's hammer time. Yeah.
Zealous wants to know if he's Fortnite's MC Hammer yet. Not yet, but on an infinite timeline.
Then he has to be. I think Dr. Dre comes first, though. If Dr. Dre is in GTA, if this, then what, right?
Right.
Dr. Dre could be Fortnite's Dr. Dre.
I can't believe he isn't.
I can't believe they haven't done a virtual Tupac concert like they did for Coachella and Fortnite yet.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Is Fortnite the new Coachella?
I think so. I think in a way, it almost actually is. For people who enjoy NFTs, Fortnite is definitely Coachella. They talk about like I know people who still talk about like seeing the Travis Scott thing in Fortnite. Just
Stop.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna see Travis Scott, the only safe place to do it is in Fortnite.
That's fair.
He's 50 feet in Fortnite, but he still can't trample you.
Stop. We gotta
or
talk
like
about
the
something
Ariana
else.
Grande show, like stuff like that,
Mhm.
where people are like, they put on like really crazy events.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
like
they go for it.
They have a whole team that just does that. It's the same team over at Epic and Unreal that released like the Radiohead thing a couple weeks ago. That's like releasing the Matrix thing
The Matrix Experience.
soon. Like they do some wild stuff. So I could see like for a crowd, like where that actually to them is their Coachella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting
And
with
I don't
it-
know how I
sitting with
feel
it
about it.
Fortnite.
Because
I'll let the kids have their thing.
I want to live in a cyberpunk future where that kind of shit happens. But I don't know if this is that.
Let me show you the kind of future you live in instead.
Okay.
Hey, you know Twitch streams?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
Lots of incredible things happen on Twitch every single day. People are making incredible feats in speed running.
Yeah.
People are doing incredibly informative things like therapy streams, for instance. There are actual doctors here giving talks. They're just very entertaining, very kind streamers doing good work. There's tons of money being raised for charity through streamers.
Lyle the Gecko takes calls and gives people emotional advice.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening.
You can feed ducks.
You can feed ducks on Twitch. You can come here and hang out with us. There's a lot going on.
But I can't even there's a streamer that's going live every day and chat's deciding how many times he says Mario.
Now, is he just sitting and saying Mario?
Yeah.
Oh, he does a Mario for every one bit.
Uh-huh.
Then for 51 bits, he'll do 100 Marios. That's a deal.
Yeah.
And then
wow.
for a sub, he does 250 Marios. Oh, and so this is a thing where, yeah, all he does now is sit in front of his television and say
How the fuck
Mario.
do you keep track? How?
I don't know. What kind of a tool is he using?
So, as of the time of this article, he had already said Mario 345 times. Now, the stream is currently live.
345 or 345,000?
Oh, sorry, 345,000 times. I cut myself off early.
There
Yes,
you go.
Thank you. He had already said Mario 345,000 times. But that was on Monday.
Wow.
The current count is 600. This is Mario's said versus Mario's to say. Mario's said is 465,000 and 71, but Mario's left to say is 660,000.
We have a clip.
Okay. That's good. We're not allowed to show you the stream that's actually happening right now because stream sniping is not allowed on Twitch.
Mario, 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 Mario.
Hey man, what the fuck is this room?
Mario, 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 Mario.
Yeah.
Mario, 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 Mario.
What's that chain?
Mario, 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 Mario.
Oh, he's chained to the TV with the Mario stuff on it because he has to say Mario. It's a goof, I think.
Why are there so many children's toys? The basketball, and then there's a little soccer one on the right.
Maybe for every Mario sports game? I don't know. Maybe he's got a kid. Listen, here's what I'll tell you.
I don't want to say I hope not, but
Here's what I'll tell you. You never know what's going to pay your rent.
250
never
Marios
know.
is too many Marios for a sub.
Yeah, well, I think he didn't understand that it was going to take off like this. That feels like a goal that you
Pardon?
Is that your congressman? Hello, congressman?
Hey, will you ask if he misses me?
Do you miss Saige wants to know if you miss her. I mean, Saige doesn't want to know. I want to know.
There we go.
I want to know how you're feeling about Saige and if
Uh-huh.
you miss her.
What did he say?
Said he said he didn't see you at the city council meeting.
I never go to those. It's so funny.
Um,
Keep telling him I'm gonna.
I think this dude,
He's sick
Nicro,
right now.
Nicro didn't understand that this was a stream that was going to take off and spread and go viral. And I think it's somebody who wasn't used to getting a lot of donations. And
Maybe. I just feel like, look, he was already a partnered streamer.
Mhm.
And you don't do this when you're not trying to go viral. This is not something anyone does without the just fucking burning hope in their soul that it gets picked up by Kotaku. They say, please, fucking Kotaku, come on. You love this shit. Come on. Look at me, and it's so silly. You love it.
Flannel Fry says it's just a hobby. He's just like saying Mario. That's just his thing. And he didn't think it was going to take off. He's in the number one saying Mario. He's the number one saying Mario streamer in the saying Mario category. The thing that always makes me kind of tense up whenever something like this goes live or gets big is what kind of knockoffs are we going to see?
Well, I mean, this is something that just keeps like spiraling out of control. Like, I don't know if you ever like watch the live stuff that comes up in your TikTok feed, but like that shit gets fucking weird. And I think that it's spreading into every platform. But like, you'll be scrolling through TikTok and it's just a bunch of marbles on a
racetrack. Marble racing?
No, that's completely normal. What's the thing you run on if you want to do fitness?
Oh.
Help.
Treadmill.
I love that we both forgot the word treadmill. It's just a bunch of marbles on a treadmill. I was sitting here doing
I'm just a bunch of kids in a trench coat, so what?
I was just sitting here doing this waiting for you to
Yeah.
get it.
On a... So, okay, so there's weird stuff out there. I mean, we talked about Ross doing the eating the eggs in Final Fantasy XIV, and that's not something he knew was going to be huge. He thought it would kind of be funny. And then people just kept giving him eggs, and then it blew up, and so he did. And that's kind of what That's kind of what I feel like is happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Dude was just doing something weird. And then all of a sudden it's everywhere. And now he's going to be saying Mario forever. But also, I wonder how much money he's making.
Yeah, I mean, if it's only 1 bit for a Mario, that's 1 cent.
Yeah, but times 557,000. So I mean, he's made $5,557 just saying Mario over the last couple days.
But that's 7 days straight. That's 7 days straight of streaming.
I mean, look, I've had more mind-numbing jobs, I think.
There's so much wild shit in the chat that people have said they have seen on Twitch.
Starting a stream where I say Toad, that's what I'm saying.
HR Diner, I'm so sorry. I cannot read for the life
Blade
of
of
me.
Creation says this actually is a knockoff. Mr. Beast did this with saying PewDiePie.
That is originally how Mr. Beast blew up. That was the original Mr. Beast attention, was that video.
Wow.
Many, many moons ago. So I know a Twitch streamer that took tips just to say T-Pain until T-Pain came into the chat. Mama
and
Faraday,
that will happen. T-Pain
yeah.
lives by Beetlejuice, Bloody Mary, Candyman rules.
Mhm.
And if you say T-Pain enough, he will show up.
Yeah,
And he'll show you his Animal Crossing village, which is very nice.
I'd love it if he did.
He went on when Gary Whitta was doing his Animal Crossing talk show.
Mhm.
T-Pain came on and showed off his village, and it was a very good village.
I bet it's very good. Should we take bets how long until this guy gets milkshake ducked? Oh no.
Oh no, let's not go that far.
Mama Faraday said, watch the stream where a dude would pie himself in the face with different things based on the amount. There was a ranch pie. Of course.
Of course. I mean, I've been part of charity streams and charity marathon streams where
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff is about just getting messy.
Yeah.
Just getting messy, eating weird stuff.
I committed to getting a tattoo for a charity stream once that got canceled because of COVID, but it was very close.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the tattoo gonna have to be?
It was for the release of Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to be doing a marathon charity stream for an animal charity. And I was going to, if we hit a goal, I was going to get an Animal Crossing tattoo.
But you're gonna wind up getting an Animal Crossing tattoo anyway.
Well, now since then, I've been like, you know what? I kind of want an Animal Crossing.
You're gonna get that
tattoo.
Stitches tattoo.
It literally was supposed to be the week that we got quarantined. We had spent so long planning it. We had somebody bringing out a litter of puppies.
Wow.
Come on.
That's a lot. A
Yeah.
litter is the most puppies that you can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll follow
Let's talk about
We got a couple pieces of Sonic news.
some Sonic the Hedgie. Sonic the Hedgie.
We got 2 Sonic newses.
I'm gonna start with this one because this is some feel good news
Okay.
about Sonic the Hedgie.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, in the original Sonic the Hedgehog movie,
Mm-hmm.
we ended with our very good Marvel-style post-credit scene of Miles Tails Prower coming out of the portal to find Sonic the Hedgehog. They're not even friends yet.
So cool.
We're going to watch them become friends.
I love it.
And we were all wondering, we know that Idris Elba is now Sexy Knuckles.
That's just Knuckles.
Yeah, that's just
Actually, Knuckles.
sexy. I'm sorry.
That's like saying he's sexy Idris Elba.
Yeah,
Just Idris Elba. It
but
means
like
the same thing.
but even sexier than usual.
That's so true.
Even sexier than usual
Yeah.
Knuckles. But we were like, so who's going to be Tails? And I love that they announced the voice of Tails.
Mhm.
And it's Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who is already the voice of Tails.
Yes.
She's been Tails since 2013, since Sonic Boom. So anytime you have heard Tails over the last 8 years, it's been her. And I love this because, you know, there's a lot of this going on. Like, obviously, we have Ben Schwartz as Sonic
Mhm.
instead of any of the traditional voices of Sonic.
Yeah.
And, you know, you have to have a little bit of that star power in an animated film. You got to prat it up.
You don't.
You
Actually,
got to prat it up.
Hey, this is an important statement from Pixel Circus.
Yeah.
As an organization, you do not have to prat it up.
You got to kind of prat it up.
Hey, kids. You don't have to prat it up.
I mean, even with Arcane, none of the game voices are
Yeah.
playing their characters. They have cameos,
Mhm.
but like, you know, it's like Haley Steinfeld and stuff like that. They pratted it up.
It's okay. You know what? Hold on, guys. Okay.
I'm not allowed to call it pratting it up. I just meant that is my shorthand for saying replacing a traditional voice actor with a big star, so people.
Yes.
I mean, I think we can call it pratting it up, but I've been told that we. I apologize to everyone except for Chris Pratt.
There we go.
So it's great to see that Colleen is going to actually be Tails.
Yeah.
And I
Hey,
love this.
How lovely. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
But there's potentially even bigger Sonic news.
This is very big Sonic news. Sega been busy.
Have they? Has Sega been busy? I wonder.
Hey Sega,
Yeah,
what you doing?
literally nothing. I'm so glad you called.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do you wanna hang out? Or you could make a new Sonic game.
Yeah, I could hang out.
All right. But it looks like they did take us up on that offer, and it does seem like, and this is currently a rumor, they're about to announce a new Sonic game because of two big leaky leaks.
Now, we know that there's a new Sonic game in the works.
Uh-huh.
During the Sonic Anniversary concert, they showed off the teeniest and tiniest of spoilers.
Yes.
Just a literal blue
Like
blur.
nothing. They said a game.
They said potentially
Maybe.
something Sonic.
Could be anything. So what we did get, which has alluded to a release or like an update on it, is we got a Steam page update and we got a website registration from Sega.
Now, one of the rumored names, people were looking at the symbol and the sort of in this teaser and trying to figure out what is the name of the new Sonic game. There was a hint in there somewhere, and some people were like, "Oh, it looks kind of like an F. It might be like," people thought Frontiers maybe. Frontiers.sonicthehedgehog.com is now a webby site.
Now that's very interesting. The other interesting piece of this was that Sega's games catalog on Steam went from on their curator page. It went from saying there are 34 to 35 games, but it is not showing the game.
Very interesting. And of course, it is the Keeleys this week. And Jeff Keighley was followed by Sonic the Hedgehog and made a big deal out of it and invited Sonic the Hedgehog to the Game Awards.
So we got to assume it's a Game Awards announcement for new Sonic game.
I
For
think
Frontiers.
now we do know that we're going to be getting a Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie.
Yes.
We know we're getting a trailer for that during the Game Awards. So it's possible that this stuff is all sort of coincidental.
Mhm.
But I would like to see a new Sonic game very soon.
I think it'll happen.
Do you think they'll let him be a werehog again?
I don't think they care.
I think he should be a werehog again.
Hey, trust me. Do I agree? But I don't think Sega remembers.
Sega doesn't know what they're doing with Sonic the Hedgehog half the time.
Yeah.
They don't remember. They're like, really? We made him a werehog at
did
one
that?
point? Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay.
We really space horsed that.
I showed somebody from Sega the Steam page for Sonic All-Stars Racing, and they were like, we made that? We put him in a car? He's already very fast. Why did we put him in a car? That seems super weird.
And so unnecessary.
Yeah. Seems odd that he would be in a car. I can understand why some of these other characters would be in cars.
But Sonic?
Seems strange.
We didn't need that, right?
It is time. I'm very interested in seeing what a brand new Sonic game is going to look like. Like, obviously, the Hedgehog engine has been like showing its age for a very long time. Those games are kind of buggy and weird, and they have been throughout the entirety of Sonic's 3D life. I want to see them really hunker down and put in the work and do a nice, fun Sonic game. You know, wouldn't you like to enjoy a Sonic the Hedgehog game?
I would love to.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be so good.
Wouldn't it be amazing to sit down and really love a Sonic the Hedgehog game? Other than
gift.
Sonic Mania,
Yeah.
you know? God, that would be great. So hopefully that's something we're going to be getting soon.
I have a piece of news that is a little bit of breaking news.
This just in.
Do you know of Fortnite's Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah. Dwayne The Rock Johnson from Fortnite.
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson from Fortnite. Yeah, I'm aware.
Look, The Rock loves. I think it's the middle-aged man in Hollywood urge to just say shit
Well,
that
the
no one gave him permission
The
to.
wrestling thing too, right?
Sure.
The Rock loves to do promo. He loves to cut a fucking promo.
The middle-aged urge to just say it or to tweet about it or to like just talk to the internet like it's somebody.
Yeah. He just wants to he likes to stir shit up.
So, in an interview, they asked The Rock some info about Black Adam, which of course he will be starring as Black Adam. And he said, he's certain that Black Adam someday is going to fight Superman.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like as a movie, like you can't just say that. That's a huge fucking deal. This isn't a comic thing. He said there is a battle that is going to go down one day between Black Adam and Superman. I don't know who that Superman is going to be. I don't know who's going to play him. That's okay. I don't need to know right now. But I am confident in knowing that. And that is based out of what fans want. We work backwards from there.
I love that.
He said, the fans want to see me punch Superman, and I'm going to do it, God damn it.
I would like to see The Rock punch Superman, and I'm a huge Superman fan. But I would like to see The Rock punch Superman.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I'd like to see that go down.
It's us, the fans.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's saying anything that's incorrect or out of turn. You know, I mean, he is committing Warner Brothers to a film.
Yeah.
Which I love. But, you know, I want to see Black Adam. But here's the other thing, like he's got to meet up with Billy Batson first.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. He's got to fight a Zachary Levi first. God, can you imagine when Captain Marvel, the Shazam Captain Marvel, and Black Adam meet up, and it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson in literally just Lycra, and then Zachary Levi in Zachary Levi's inflatable muscle suit? I cannot wait to see that fight.
Yeah.
That is going to be so fun.
Yeah.
That is going to be so fun. So that's gotta come first. And then we also do have to find our new Superman, because I don't think Cavill's coming back.
Bummer, but also there.
He's a Witcher now. He's painting his Warhammer minis.
And no one cared until he put on the wig. I certainly didn't.
In other movie and entertainment news, let's start with some more DC stuff.
Ooh.
You know, Matt Reeves' Batman isn't even out yet.
Mm-hmm.
But they have already greenlit a Colin Farrell Penguin spin-off series.
This is so interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because, like...
What is this show?
What the fuck is this show? Because I think it's going to be really gritty.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be super fucking gritty because that's what Colin Farrell's Penguin has seemed to be. So, like...
It's apparently about the Penguin's rise to power in the Gotham criminal underworld. So it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be a dark, gritty, like, crime family, like, rising crime boss show. But it's about the Penguin, y'all.
That's the thing, Anthony. It would be my dream. It would be...
You like the Gotham Penguin.
No, I haven't seen the show Gotham.
Oh, okay. But you've seen that Penguin, right?
No, I'm gonna give it a look. Here's what would be my dream. Oh, okay. I see what you're getting at. No, I don't.
You don't like that?
No. I see why you think I would.
It's very adjacent to what you like.
It's adjacent. I'll give you that.
It's Saige adjacent.
It's a little too onceler for me.
It steps a little bit over the My Chemical Romance and into the onceler.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I feel like this particular image is what I was thinking of.
No, yeah, it steps too close to onceler for me. And I'm not okay. Trust me. No, so here's what my dream would be. A Penguin series, but like with the energy of Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, right? Like, that's the thing is this penguin is clearly it's new style penguin who is, who is just, he's a crime boss.
Yeah.
He doesn't fuck around with like trick umbrellas and shit like that. He owns a bar. He's like kind of like the guy, he's an information broker. Like, it's very new school penguin. I don't find that penguin interesting.
I want a cartoony penguin man.
I want a penguin that looks at you and says, well, at least my face isn't gushing blood, and then bites your nose off.
Yep.
I want that Danny DeVito Batman Returns penguin energy.
I would also accept animated show Harley Quinn.
Yes, canonically Jewish penguin.
Energy. Yo, Harley Quinn is doing the chosen people's work.
Yo,
They're making so many characters canonically Jewish over there.
Harley's Jewish. The penguin
Penguin's
is Jewish. Jim Henson. 2 words.
Hold.
This Saige said this guy. This one. I just, yeah, Jesse PB is saying, I just want a giant umbrella to come out of a weird car. Is that too much to ask? No.
No,
It's not. It's not. Is Cobblepot and Quinzel a Jewish surname? Is Carboni a Jewish surname? What is a Jewish surname? Dig your way out of this one.
Well.
Come on.
Well, anyways. Cyborg. They made Cyborg Jewish too.
They made Cyborg Jewish?
Cyborg, remember?
No.
They was a very, very, very short reference, I believe. But I think they made Cyborg Jewish as well.
Kate Kane, yeah, in the comics, Kate Kane is Jewish. That's true. I just, give me that weird penguin energy.
Give me weird penguin energy.
Listen, I'm glad that we're getting this, like, we're clearly getting Batman for emos this time. That's fine. The emos deserve to have a Batman.
We've had a lot of Batman.
Which Batman would you say is like which Batman movie would you say is like canonically for the emos? I mean, it would be the Burton ones, right?
The Burton ones, and also like The Dark Knight was for the film school emos.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was still crossing into our circle, but yeah,
sure,
yeah, Nipples Burton. Nipples and Burton was definitely for the emos.
You think Schumacher was for the emos? I think Schumacher was.
Not Schumacher. I'm sorry, not Nipples.
Yeah. I think that was for the gays.
That was for me.
That was for the LGBT community. And let me tell you something.
Thank you.
That was a great fucking couple of Batman movies.
Yeah, sorry. Nipples was for the gays. Tim Burton was for the emos. Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
But this one is for like serious. My heart is as black as 1,000 midnights. I'm writing some poetry on my secret website emo, and I like that.
Yeah. It's going there.
It's going there. But I mean,
immortal emo.
Yeah, and I like that. But I have a feeling that but it also looks like it's trying to be very David Fincher.
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to be like Zodiac but Batman.
Yeah.
And I like that for it too.
I'm open to it.
But I just don't care about the serious criminal stuff in Gotham. I understand Gotham is a crime-riddled city that's very corrupt, but I don't really care about crime families doing regular-ass crimes. I want to see the man who's dressed as a bat fight the man who asks a lot of funny questions. You know?
I am open to a gritty crime series taking place in Gotham. I'm open to it. I don't want it to be the Penguin.
No, I would want it.
That's my take on this.
I would want it to be Gotham Central. I would want it to be the show that I thought they were working on, which was, you know, the Gotham PD show that was based on like but it would be like, you know, Commissioner Gordon and Montoya and Bullock and like
I don't want to like crime procedural. I don't want that.
I don't know.
I don't want a cop show.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want any cop shows.
That's
Not
true.
one single cop show.
Yeah.
Cops still like him.
That's true. I just, you know, I don't know. I don't know about this Penguin series, but like everybody's they're very in on it. They're very gung ho about it. And hey, you know, give it a shot. Maybe I wind up liking it. But so far, the DC stuff that I've loved has been the sillier DC stuff.
The Flash. Seasons 1 through 3.
So yeah, like the TV stuff, we enjoy.
We love Birds of Prey in this house.
We love the Birds of Prey movie. The second Suicide Squad.
Awesome. Harley Quinn animated series.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. I'm having a lot of fun with. But you know, I don't know about a serious. Because it's gonna want to be. Colin Farrell feels like a dude who takes himself like so seriously. Yeah. He's not gonna let it be silly.
Not a single fun umbrella trick. But hey, we're bringing it back up. We're gonna bring it back up. Because that wasn't really bad.
No,
it wasn't really.
It's just interesting.
It's just interesting. But here's something net good. Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman. We love Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman has joined the cast of The Last of Us HBO series.
Yeah. He's going to be playing Bill.
And I think this casting is so good for Nick Offerman.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I love this.
I want to see Nick Offerman have his fucking moment.
Yeah.
I want to see his serious emotional moment.
So we know that he's a great, like, he was part of the Chicago theater scene before he wound up working on all these comedic roles on TV.
Yeah.
Dude's got chops.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you watch Devs, he was great in Devs. He's just a brilliant actor with a lot of depth, and it'll be very interesting to see him as Joel.
As Bill.
As Bill. Sorry.
Yeah. I think that'll be really, really interesting. I agree. Who was it that said this? Love this casting. Yeah. The Last of Us TV show does just keep getting more and more interesting, Quasi in the live studio audience said.
And the Flannel Fry says that a survivalist is also spot on casting because obviously Nick Offerman has his whole thing. Like, he wrote a book about how to make a boat.
Yeah.
He owns a woodworking studio here in LA, and they offer like woodworking classes and stuff.
Amazing.
Like, he's that dude.
I fucking love this. I think this is great. I'm so excited for this series.
Yeah.
This is like one of the gritty series I'm really looking forward to, and I'm not looking forward to many dark and gritty series right now. But The Last of Us story is so fucking beautiful and impactful, but very hard for me to play.
Yeah, it's hard to play for two reasons. I know you find it hard to play because it can get very gory and very like you have to do those things to people, and that's part of the point of the game. But also like
it hurts my feelings.
It's still sort of exploitative to make the player do that, right? Like if the point of your game is like everything you do is terrible, then you have to give me as the player a choice to not do a terrible thing. But they don't really do that.
No.
Anyway, I'm not gonna delve in. We all know we all know.
Hey, you know The Last of Us.
But the second thing about The Last of Us, and the reason why I'm more excited for this show, it's not a particularly fun or well-balanced game. Like, if I can be honest, the difficulty curve in The Last of Us is all over the place. The gameplay, particularly in the first one, is very recycled from Uncharted. It's very much like push this crate around, look for this thing.
Yeah.
Can you find the hidden object in the room? And it didn't grab me as much as it grabbed everybody else, but the world and the story and the characters did. So I'm very happy for this show. I'm very happy this show exists.
Oh, yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Mwah.
God, every time I get reminded Pedro Pascal's there, I'm just like,
Every time I get reminded Pedro Pascal exists, I do a little kiss. I give a little big kiss. The Marvel side, Saige,
Let's go to the Marvel side.
it's going full engines. Hawkeye is very good.
I have not watched yet still.
It's so good, the Hawkeye.
I will.
We got Peter Spitterman coming next week.
Mhm.
I love that. And
I'm so excited.
some new stuff on the Shang-Chi front. Shang-Chi did extremely well.
As it deserves.
Extremely well, even during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Made a ton of money. And they've signed, well, basically, here's what's going on. Destin Daniel Cretton, the writer-director of the Shang-Chi movie, just signed a big deal with Marvel Studios, an overall deal. So he is in development on multiple projects for Marvel now, including the sequel to Shang-Chi
Yes.
and a Disney Plus show related to Shang-Chi,
Yes.
and Onyx Collective, his production company, will also be making other television shows across all of the Disney Marvel platforms, including Hulu, because they're still doing those Hulu originals,
Uh-huh.
which we always forget about. And,
Sure do.
you know,
That's okay.
They're-
It's weird.
it's
a
just weird,
deal.
and they're
It's a
they're
weird
fine.
deal.
You know what I mean? They're
It's a weird
good. They're
deal.
good.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see what all this happens. I love this.
I love this, of course.
I love this. I love
I'm
that
so excited.
Marvel is branching out into, like we said, superhero can't be a genre anymore, and Marvel knows that.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's, okay, there is a superhero in it, but
Yeah.
what is it?
Yes.
And I think I think Shang-Chi was such a good example of that. It's like,
Yeah.
well, we're making a wuxia movie.
Yeah.
We're making a big budget wuxia movie. And it's
Yes.
like, okay, cool.
Okay, I'm on board. Absolutely. Let's go.
You know?
Thank you, Shang-Chi. Yes, please. I'll take another.
So this is very good news. If you have not yet watched Shang-Chi, it is now out on Disney Plus and VOD.
Somewhat recently.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
It's so good.
So if you've been waiting,
yeah.
more video games on TV.
Oh. Okay, sure. We could have more video games on TV.
More TV shows based on the video games. We know the Halo Paramount Plus series is coming.
Yeah, everybody, you got your Paramount Plus subscriptions ready, right?
This is such a weird, I want to know the story of how this ended up on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, right?
Of all places, I want to know how it ended up on Paramount Plus.
Like, do you think Netflix passed?
I don't know.
Or do you think Paramount Plus approached?
I think Microsoft wanted a certain amount of ownership and control, and they have the money to ask for it,
Okay.
and they went with the platform that gave them that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I think it was Paramount Plus, because Paramount Plus is like, please, we are treading water until Avatar. Please.
Yeah.
If you don't have a kid that's watching Paw Patrol,
We're screwed.
you got it. Please.
If you're not trying to watch 6 seasons of MTV's garbage show, Are You the One? Or the iCarly reboot, we're kind of done for.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I like Star Trek Lower Decks a lot. I think it's some of the best Star Trek stuff that's come out in years.
Mhm.
Picard was fine. Discovery is fine.
Fine.
You know, it's getting better. But, like, it's wildly interesting. It's wildly, or an Acrontopian Prime says, or any MTV show. Remember when you held on to your Paramount Plus subscription because you were watching early 2000s MTV dating shows?
Yeah.
They're out there. They got Room Raiders on there?
No.
All right.
No.
Anyway, Halo. It's coming to Paramount Plus. We got our first teaser during the Halo 20th anniversary stream. And we got a second teaser the other day, and it told us that we are going to get the trailer for the TV show. Where and when, Saige? Can you guess?
Where the trailer's gonna be? I
Yeah.
was looking up where to watch Room Raiders. Turns out it's on their YouTube channel.
I need you to focus up for just a few more minutes.
You brought up Room Raiders. I just want to tell you this is your fault.
Hold on a second.
Is it gonna be on Paramount Plus?
Yeah, the show is, but where will they be dropping the trailer?
Is it gonna be on where is it gonna be? He didn't help me.
The Game Awards, Saige. The Keeleys.
Of course.
The Keeleys. That's why I was showing you my screen with these big words that say Game Awards.
I was really trying to find out where we were gonna watch Room Raiders to talk about it on the Patreon. It's a gift to the BBs. Someone's gotta think of the BBs.
Anyway, Johnny Spartan's big television adventure is coming to Paramount Plus, and you'll be able to watch the trailer. I think he's gonna kiss Sonic.
Yeah?
I think Johnny Spartan and Sonic are gonna kiss, and that's why they're being.
Is it gonna be live, like the Britney and Madonna kiss?
It's not planned.
Oh my god!
It's not planned.
They're gonna walk out to the end of the stage and then just
give a little smooch, just a little smooch. So there you go. The Keeleys, jam-packed. They're really more about, at this point, the Keeleys are more about the reveals than the awards.
yes, absolutely. No one cares about the awards. All award shows are bullshit.
Yeah.
All.
So everybody's just waiting for Johnny Spartan to make his debut. Sonic T. Hedgehog. All that shit. I want to end on this very weird thing that I saw.
That's such a wild choice that you're making.
I know.
That's an absolutely fucking wild choice that you're making.
Should we do it or nah?
I've come in at an odd time. I'm going to be honest with you. Coming into us talking about Master Chief and Sonic smooching is like...
That's a regular time.
That's just the show.
We're having a regular time.
Yeah.
We're just having a normal one. We're not Italian anymore. We're normal now.
God damn it. God damn Chris Pratt.
I just want to talk about this.
Okay.
I know, but I just want to talk about it.
Hey. Remember how we're video game news?
Listen, but we are and we're not.
But we're not. We're whatever qualifies as news to us.
Look,
like MTV releasing their vault on their YouTube channel of all of their Y2K.
You gotta move on. I'm sorry I brought it up. Look, something that you learn very early on when you take media studies classes or any sort of media classes is very often the news, local news especially, they're just stenographers for the police.
Okay, yeah.
The police tell them what to say, and they say it. This fucking wild thing came from the CBS Dallas-Fort Worth Twitter. High praise for a canine officer at Dallas Love Field Airport after more than $100,000 was found in a passenger's luggage. If you click in and read the story literally says the woman was not arrested, no charges were filed, the money was taken under civil forfeiture.
You know what? I don't think I've ever said this about a dog before. That's not a good boy.
That's not a good boy.
That is not a good boy.
The story here. Okay, here's the actual quote in the story. The woman who owned the bag was not arrested, but the money was seized, and police say it will be subject to the civil asset forfeiture process. The police literally stole her money and then said, this is a story about a good dog. Real good doggo.
This is the story of a good dog.
Real good doggo. Heckin' pupper. We stole $100,000 from somebody.
But don't worry about that. Look at this boy.
Now, for those of you that are a little bit familiar with the law, you can't travel internationally with more than $10,000 worth of cash without being subject to seizure and questioning about your money.
Right.
And then you might have to pay a fine.
Okay.
Because they want to make sure people aren't just like stealing a fuck ton of money and bugging the fuck out of the country.
Sure.
So, like, that's okay. This woman was not
Nope.
traveling internationally. She can travel with as much money as she wants, and all they're allowed to do is ask her why she's traveling with the money.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently not.
They fucking stole her money, and then they tried to blame it on a good dog that doesn't know any better.
They said, "Oh, look at him go."
That dog didn't know any better. That dog thought it was tweets.
Yeah. Is that a person back there holding up that sign for some reason?
Yeah,
Look at the picture.
Yeah, that chair has arms. It's an armchair. Hey, the police are fucking criminals.
Yes. What are they doing that for? Why would someone get behind a chair back there to hold up?
Why would they do any of this? This is like,
what is this propaganda bullshit?
this is like around Halloween when the local police departments were like showing weed, like,
and they're like, you'd
showing
never
weed
be
snacks.
able to tell. And it's like weed gummy, weed.
Yeah.
Potty pot, sour pot.
Like, watch out because we're the cops and we're keeping you safe from people who are trying to give this to your kids and you would never
You
know.
just went and bought a bunch of gummies, my guy.
Yeah. Did you just
Pick those up off of a teen
Did you just go to the local dispensary and buy a bunch of fucking weed snacks
on the company's dime?
on the It's fucking ridiculous. I absolutely hate it. I hate any statement that's made by local police departments because it's always propaganda. They're always like doing wheelies in their tanks they bought from the government for a discount and shit. And they're like, we're out here for you. And it's just like, man, fuck y'all. And the comments underneath this on Twitter are the standard, like, people saying it's stolen and get the and all cops are bad and get the cops out of the airports. And people are like, I love when people come in and their response is, wait until you get robbed, then you'll want the police around. Hey, the police have never stopped a robbery.
No!
You get robbed, then you call the police, they come over, they take a list of things that you lost, and then they drive away and you never see them again.
You know what they're like? Are you picturing the scene in a movie where like a burglar comes up and is like tugging on the woman's purse, and a police officer with a stick is like, "Hey, now, hold on there."
And here's the thing,
Never
it's okay that the police are there to take notes and report on crime. That's what they're for. The problem is we keep getting this mistaken with the idea that police are crime busters.
Right, and also that they keep showing up and shooting people.
Right. They show up with guns because they're like, we have to stop crime. You've never stopped
The
crime.
crime has already
It's
happened.
already happened.
You missed it.
The crime happened, and that's why we're calling you.
Right. This lady was robbed. The
Yeah.
cops did not help.
The cops are just like, we're all looking for the guy who did this. The cops are just in their hot dog costumes. We're all looking for the guys who did this. I hate that they're incriminating this dog. I hate that they threw this dog under the bus for it.
That's not fair.
That dog can't defend itself, and they know that.
That's not fair to that boy.
And I really, really hate that local news went ahead and said, yeah, this is definitely a story about a dog. This is not a story about how civil forfeiture is just robbery and police are overreaching their boundaries every day. It's about the dog.
No, it's a dog. It's a pupper story. That's all it is.
What a heckin' pupper. What a 13 out of 10 doggo. Hello, Congressman.
Hey, can the police just steal money from us?
Oh, yeah.
Like, just because? Like, even if it's my money and I'm supposed to have it?
Do you look shady?
I guess that depends on how you describe that.
That's what something a shady person would say.
What? No.
Do you have money on you right now?
Yeah.
We're going to take it.
You're gonna take it?
Yeah, can we have it? We're going to have it.
No. Is that a dog barking?
Yeah, that's very good doggo. Heckin' pupper. Go get her.
Shit.
So,
Why would we end?
why would we end up?
Why would we end on this of all things? But here we are. That's where we're at. That's what happened. And you know what?
Did we already talk about the guy who says Mario?
We talked about the guy who says Mario.
Did we do the Garfield news?
Yeah.
We don't have anything left?
We don't have anything left.
What about the fact, what about where The Rock wants to punch Superman, but Superman's not a real person?
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did and you haven't followed the channel yet, what the heck are you doing?
what are you doing with your life?
What are you even doing? We do the show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at exactly 8 a.m. Pacific. We get up so early and make no money. So, it's very early and there's no money.
That's true.
But we do it because we love you, BBs.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, we'll go through and we'll do an honor roll of all of the people that make that possible and help us to go do things like get a little sugar breakfast, keep electric on. I don't know.
Yeah. Pay
You know.
bills.
Yeah.
Do all the things. But first, I just want to know, Saige,
Yes.
what you going to be doing for the rest of the week? Where can people find you?
It's a great question. I'm going to be live over on my channel. I will be there today for a little bit of a long stream, starting at about 4 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be playing a little How to Date a Magical Girl. We still trucking on it. It's the
Still-
longest dating sim ever.
Yeah, listen, you think magical girls, they ain't easy.
It's true.
They're going to make you work for it, but it's worth
and
it.
all the murder keeps slowing it down. You can also find me not this week for the Black Dice Society, maybe sometime soon. There's a thing coming that I don't think is announced yet. Don't worry about it. But you can find me on Saturday for Total Puppet Chaos right here on this channel. You can see Craig right there in the background. Look, is Craig's voice a little lower and more gravelly this season? Yes. Is it because of my lung damage? Yes. But also, she's been partying for 4 years in Miami. I think that's
Oh, yeah.
perfectly fair.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get a little raspy at that
I
point.
think she's come down a little bit. And that's the most important thing you should watch me on this week.
Okay. You can find me everywhere at a Carboni, except for here on Twitch, where I'm at Anthony Carboni. Twitch, you cowards, it's mine. Give it back to me. There is a new episode and the final episode of the Spider-Man rewatch series I've been doing with Kinda Funny. We watched Spider-Man Far From Home. And now we have reviewed every single Spider-Man film in exhaustive depth. Please go watch those. I absolutely love them. Every Friday, I have a science comedy podcast with Jeff Kanata called We Have Concerns. Go check out those. They're very good as well. And yeah, I also have a puppet, so I'll see you on Saturday for puppets.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We hate Karen.
No.
We love to hate Karen.
No. Karen, listen, Karen.
Don't do it right now.
No, I'm
No,
not
you're
going
gonna activate my fight or flight. I'm not ready. I don't have my puppet. Let's go through and thank all of the incredible BBs that joined us for the first time today, supported the show in various ways, came back to support with our honor roll. I'll call the BBs.
Avi Martin, Avery5968, Charlie Saunders, Snuxy GG, thank you for the follows. Cypher of Tier, what's up? 8-month Wreath sub. That's a while. Thank you for being here. John Doe 64 with $11 tip saying great way to start the B-Day, BBs. Oh, happy birthday, John Doe. Harry Horror Show hosting us with one viewer. Hi, Harry. Amanda Honey 25, Badass Ben, Buju 96, Moshness Monster, Markified F, Not to Jason, Penders 313. Thank you for the follows. Kaylin Rohr gifting a sub to Blade of Creation. Now you're trapped here. Tom Biden gifting a sub to Geek Bomb. Maudie is now trapped here. Rico Nines with the follow. John Doe gifting the sub to Spin and Dash. Traps everywhere. Be careful. Johnny Ray 1018, the musician 38. Thank you for the follows. Mr. Owlbear with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Eliza Limelight with the follow. Old Man Jan with the resub for 2 months. Hello from Finland. Oh, so it's probably Jan? It's probably Jane? Hello. Jump in cold water and then sit in a sauna for me. Kodoroku with the $25 tip saying Merry Sugar Breakfast Ween. Thank you, Kodoroku. Hakosta 7192 tipping $69. Nice. Yes, you need more sugar breakfast, says Hakosta, and not wrong. Likey 1998 with the follow. Melissa Lee 33 with the sub. Welcome, Melissa. You're trapped now. John Doe with the 200 bits. G Rex 13 with the $20 tip. I really missed this show. Happy you're back. Well, we are happy to be back, G Rex. Thank you. Mama Faraday with the gift sub to Pax Kryptonia. Mama Faraday with 100 bits. Generosity from Mama this morning. Melissa Lee 33 with 100 bits saying, I got an early finish from work today so I can finally catch one of the streams. It's 4 p.m. here. That's incorrect. It's 8 a.m. where you are. You should call your congressman. G-Rex 13 with 100 bits. Penguin Utopia with the resub for 10 months. That's a good chunk of time. Thank you. And Cold Shoulder with the prime sub for 7 months. Got here in time for the news, says Cold Shoulder. Yes, you did. Thank you for the 7-month sub. That's a good chunk of time, and we love it when you steal a little money from the Beezy Pockets, and the last moment follow from Game Master. Thank you, Game Master.
We do, BBs. Hey, we got a new clip coming for you on Patreon on Friday, so look out for that. Obviously, we were away for 2 weeks, so we'll do something good for you. Maybe I'll convince Anthony to watch some Y2K MTV reality show with me, and we'll talk about it, because that is my dream. A little bit of Room Raiders.
A little bit of Room Raiders.
I
Never
don't
hurt
know.
anybody.
I
Never
don't know.
hurt nobody.
Maybe there'll be no important news, and we'll get to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure the day after the Game Awards, there will be nothing to announce.
Yep.
And
Don't worry about it. But hey, we'll be able to cover all of that on Friday morning on the show.
That's true. So we will see you on Friday, BBs. Until then, we love you.